Hello Sprouts, welcome back to the channel. I'm Crimson Clover, and today we're going to be going over two different wholesome stories from Reddit, because both are from the same user, Hannah M53. The first story we start with is, "My sibling is the best and I love them so much." When I was born, my sibling was so happy to have a sister. They would carry me all over. They loved me so much, and still do obviously. My first word was their original name, not the name they go by now. One of the most important people in my life, and they help me with so much. And when it comes to holidays where it has to do with gifts, whether it's Hanukkah or my birthday, they go all out. They get so many things, I get so many presents. They stand up for me. They would do anything to protect me and make sure that I'm safe. They tried to get their choir teacher, the teacher in elementary school, because apparently during one of their choir classes, the teacher called me the R word. This teacher also, when I was in 2nd grade, refused to let me go to the bathroom during music class and caused me to wet myself in front of the entire class. Ooh, not a good teacher. Go sibling. Somehow they didn't bully me for that, but that's beside the point. My sibling tried to get the teacher fired. They are currently like the main person who, I can't remember the exact correct words right now, like if I need them while I'm at the doctor because they need to help better. Explain then, I can call them and put them on the speaker and they explain to the doctor exactly what's what the deal is and what's happening. Even after I explain it, like they explain it even further and they are like, they're basically my person. And I told them that they would be the person of honor if I'm ever able to be lucky enough to get married. That's how important they are to me. It sounds like OP means like point of contact or advocate. I hope this makes everybody's day. Comment from Abakiro. I think being so close to your sibling is incredible. I get where you're coming from. My parents were, well, not the best to put it lightly, but I really lucked out with my sisters. They're my favorite people. It's fantastic to hear more stories like this. You're lucky to have such a great sibling, and they're lucky to have you too. Cherish that bond forever. Nopi responds, "Aw, thank you so much. I also had a good relationship with my parents. I'm sorry that your parents were not the best to you, but I'm glad that your siblings were there for you. The only reason why I'm not living with my dad is because he and I are so alike, we fight all the time. We fight all the time when I visit, okay? Maybe not the whole time, but some of the time, like a lot of the time, but he's gotten better and so have I. Pretty much my entire family has health problems of some kind. I've been slightly independent with going to doctor's appointment and stuff, but my siblings will sometimes, have me call them so they can talk to the doctor if they're unable to take me to the appointment. So like, they were able to explain to the doctor specific things that I might not remember to talk about. I'm so lucky." Yeah, it sounds like OP has a really kind sibling, and I'm glad they get along so well. Like, I'm glad they also have good parents that they get along with, but I've heard that sibling bonds are special. Now, as the only siblings I have are VTuber siblings, I'm happy to hear when people have siblings that they love and get along with. Now, on to story 2. Sharing a birthday with my dad's mother. Aw, grandparents time. Some background info. Sadly, she died when I was 6. Aw. Before I was born, she had breast cancer. She had a double mastectomy and went cancer-free for 20 some odd years. That's a pretty good track run. Then they found a grapefruit-sized tumor in her liver, ooh, and gave her 30 days, and her response was, no, not gonna happen. Go granny. She lived for 3 years after that diagnosis. That is a really strong will to live. Now to the story. The day I was born, my dad's mom, we all called her Bobby. I don't know how to spell it, but it's basically her own version of Bubby. Hebrew for grandma. Never heard that before. Cool, we're learning things. She said it was the best gift she had ever received. Oh, she and I shared our birthday parties until she passed. Also, she was an amazing sculptor. She had so many sculptures. She made a ballerina for my siblings and one for me. She was amazing. And kind. She was a loving person. Having the same birthday as her is important to me, and I'm so grateful to have had such a special bond with her. Also, on her deathbed, she and I hugged for 3 hours. I don't remember that part though, but I remember her for other things. She was a beautiful person. No one in my family cared that I was her favorite person in the family. In fact, everyone loved that and they were totally happy with it. And I think I got my artistic talent from her. Although I'm not a sculptor, I'm good at abstract art. I miss her every single day. There's so many things I could put, but I'm just gonna leave it at what I put. If anyone else has a grandparent that's special to them or who shares a birthday with a family member, it's so special. I mainly have memories of home videos right now, and I'm happy for that. She was an amazing person. Hope everyone has a wonderful day or night and live the best life you can. That is really sweet. I'm glad that Opie had a good bond with her grandmother as well. So, I hope you had a good time with this wholesome story, and I hope you have some wholesome stories of your own to share in the comments below, or maybe I'll see it someday on Reddit. And if you want to keep those memories close to your heart and to yourself, that's alright too. Have a great rest of your day. Bye bye!